In the book of Proverbs, the Bible said that a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold on the pictures of silver. Words are powerful. The words you speak, they are powerful. They don't die. Words don't die. Yes, and that is why it's important we got to be careful how we speak. We have to be careful how we sow seeds, because words are seeds that we are sowing into our lives and sowing into our situations and sowing into the atmosphere, sowing into our families, sowing in the lives of our children, sowing in our career, sowing in our marriages. The words you speak will either create life or bring death. It's very important. The Bible says that death and life, they are in the power of the tongue. So the way you use your tongue will determine how long you live. The way you use your tongue will determine the outcome of your life. And today I want to speak to you today about seeds of discord, seeds of division. Seeds of division. The book of Romans chapter 16 verse 17, Paul was speaking. He said something. He said, remark those who sow seeds of division among you. There are people with assignment to cause division in your family. There are people with assignment to cause division in your home, cause division in your marriage, cause division among your friends. There are people who have an assignment to cause division at a place of work. And I'm gonna be pulling some things at different times so that I speak with stream of consciousness. So I might be saying different things at different times, and I want you to pick what I'm saying. Now, if somebody normally calls you, when somebody is always telling you bad things about people, pay attention. When somebody is always telling you bad things about somebody else, I want you to be careful about that person, because a talebearer is the person who distributes bad news about people. They distribute bad news about people, they gossip people, they talk about people. And I can tell you that anybody who tells you bad things about people will tell people bad things about you. Anybody who tells you bad things about people, that same person will go behind you and betray you to say bad things about you. So, and that is the kind of person you want to remark. The Bible said, remark the person who distributes bad news about people. That's what the Bible said. Remark the person who distributes bad news about every other person. He or she goes around to sow bad seeds about people. That is the person you got to be careful about. Now, when you observe in a family where there is a crisis, sometimes you think that the enemy that causes the trouble is outside the family. I want to tell you, sometimes the enemy is within. The person that sows a seed of discord in church is inside the church. The person that sows a seed of discord in a family is in the family. The person that sows a seed of division at place of work is at that place of work. There is somebody who goes around saying bad things about every other person and sowing bad seeds, and people are having issues, people are having crises in their homes because somebody is sowing bad seeds. And that is why you got to be careful who you give your ears. You have to be careful who advises you. You have to be careful who comes into your home. As you really have to censor the things you listen to. You got to be careful what you listen to, because agents of bad news come as friends. Agents of bad news come as friends. People that sow bad seed in your family, sow bad seed, into your marriage. They tell you things against your spouse so that you can destroy your marriage, so you can destroy your home. They tell you bad things about other brethren in church, so you can become enemies. So you begin to have conflict and hatred with those people. That is the assignment of the enemy. That's a satanic assignment. It's a satanic assignment. The Bible said that we reconcile men back to God. Our assignment is to reconcile men back to God, to bring peace. Your presence anywhere should bring peace. I think if I'm to become an apostle, I should be an apostle of peace. Because A friend of mine that, I love him so much. He visited me one time and we were talking. And while we were talking, actually before he said that, I knew God told me about it. So while we were talking, he paused and he said to me, your angel is the angel of peace. And he said it again, your angel is the angel of peace. And I'm fascinated about peace. I love peace. And that is why I'm always calm. When I enter a place, I want to be calm. And sometimes people think I'm being isolated. No, I just want to be calm. I want peace. I want peace. So I love to see peace in families. I love to see brethren together. I love to see love and unity in a family, in a home, between a husband and wife. I love to see peace in a church. When I enter a place and I sense, I have a very sharp discernment. When I enter a place, I want to discern. I sharpen my radar and I begin to pick the atmosphere, the spirit in the atmosphere. If I sense that there is no peace in the atmosphere, I don't stay there. Yeah. When I enter a place, I try to discern the atmosphere. I discern the atmosphere. If I don't sense peace, I don't stay there. I'm out because I want peace. My spirit wants peace. And that is why most of the videos I do, I talk about peace in your family. Peace, because if we put our families together, listen to this. If we put our families together, if husband and wife understand this and you build up love and peace in your home, that is what our children will go to schools with. They take it to school, they take it to the community, they take it to church, they take it everywhere they go. A broken world is a broken family. Anytime you see that there is crisis in a community, crisis in a nation, it's a result of broken families. Broken people break people. Broken people break people. When you see somebody who is from a broken place, such person goes around breaking people, causing trouble, because that is the background they grow up, they come out from. So what I want to tell you in this video is simple. You want to be careful to guard your family, to guard your home against people. You call them friends. There are friends who tell you bad things about your spouse, tell you bad things about your friends at your place of work, your friends in church, other brethren, and they never tell you what they say about you behind you, because such people who plant bad seeds in your heart will also go behind you and sow bad seeds about you. So you got to be careful to remark such people who gossip, who carry news, bad news about people. The Bible says, remark that person. The person is sowing seeds of discord. Seeds of discord. And let me just digress a little bit to say this. In our society, especially, sorry to say this, especially among the black people, we black people, I see a spirit of competition. I see a spirit of comparison. I see an aggressive spirit. I see a spirit of, superiority. You want to prove a point. You want to prove a point. You want to do something to make a statement to somebody. So you buy a car that you cannot pay for. So you buy a house that you cannot pay for. So you buy clothes and shoes, and you can't even pay your house rent. You can't even pay your bills. You can't even feed your family. You are doing these things. Sometimes we spend the money we don't have to buy what we don't need, to impress people who don't even like us. Sometimes we spend our money to buy things to prove a point to somebody else. You want to prove a point to somebody else. So because of that sense of competition, I have to get more degrees than you. I have to get get more certificates than you to prove to you that I'm better than you. I can earn more money than you. Because of that sense of competition, there is conflict and crisis among us, because you are trying to be better than somebody else. You've not come to a place of peace. You've not come to a place of confidence in yourself. You've not discovered yourself. You need to find yourself. You need to discover yourself. When you discover yourself, you don't live to please people. You don't live to impress anybody. You don't have to prove a point to anybody, because you're not competing with anybody. I'm not competing with anybody, because nobody can do what I do. and I cannot do what you do. So what I'm trying to say is this: we are gifted individually according to our capacity. You understand what I'm saying? There is something God gave you that He didn't give me, and there's something God gave me that He didn't give you. So I'm not trying to be like you. I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm not trying to compare myself to you. My destiny is different. My style is different. I do my own things differently. And I'm not trying to copy you. I'm not trying to imitate you. I'm not trying to outdo you. I'm cool the way I am. I'm just cool. I'm fine. I'm okay. When you have that mindset, you don't have to fight with anybody. You don't have to prove a point to anybody. You are the place of peace. You love yourself. You are cool where you are. You occupy your own space. You enter a crowd. You enter a room, and you are just cool. You are calm. You are confident. You are not trying to prove any point to anybody. The reason that we are having issues with our health, high blood pressure, having issues with depression, having issues with anxiety, is because you are trying to prove a point to somebody. So you get a second job, you got a third job, and you are going to school full time, and you have a family. You are trying to prove a point to somebody. You don't have to. And because of that sense of competition, we start fighting with one another. And the enemy sees that as a loophole, as an entry point to enter into our families, because siblings are fighting, siblings are competing to know who is better than the other. The enemy can enter into a church because you see people are competing to know who will impress the pastor and get a better position in church. The enemy enters into our workplace because you are trying to impress the boss to know who will get the promotion. Sense of competition. And the devil begins to sow seeds of division. Somebody will go behind and sow bad seed about the other person, gossip the other person. You want to tear down people. You keep tearing down people as if my demotion will bring you a promotion. My demotion will not bring you a promotion. Somebody's misfortune shouldn't make you happy. You shouldn't be happy to hear bad news about people. You shouldn't be happy to hear that somebody that somebody lost his job or lost her job or is having issues in their marriage or having issues that, you shouldn't be happy with that. You should have peace with people. The Bible said, follow all men with peace. You love people. Stop tearing people down and stop saying bad things about people. Sow good seeds. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. What you sow is what you reap. You go about talking bad things about people. Why not pray for them? When you notice that somebody did something bad or did something wrong or committed sin, it is not you. You shouldn't be the one to carry the bad news around, telling everybody about it, and you've not prayed for the person. You've not called the person to ask the person what is going on. You've not even checked on the person to find out if it's true. And all you do, you carry the news around, you post it on social media. That is not being a Christian. That's not being nice. That's not being nice. And that is a sense of competition, especially in our people. We need to deal with this. We need to be careful. Our people, we have sense of competition. You want to outdo somebody else. You want people to bow to you. You want to be on top, superior to every other person. So you think that the best way to go up is to tear somebody down. You cannot stay up when all you do is tear somebody down. Stop sowing bad seeds about people. Bridle your tongue. Be careful what you say. When you hear bad news about somebody, pray for the person. Call the person and find out for yourself. God bless you.